is providing additional information on a data breach CCX News first told you about back in August. According to Hy-Vee, an investigation identified malware designed to access credit card payments at its Market Grill restaurants, fuel pumps, and its Starbucks coffee shops. The Brooklyn Park, New Hope, and Robbinsdale locations were all impacted. The data breach did not involve payment systems inside its grocery stores, pharmacies, and convenience stores. The time frame when data from cards may have been accessed is between December 14th and July 29th. Hy-Vee, meanwhile, has been mailing letters and sending emails to customers who may have been impacted. The case serves as another reminder to review your payment card statements for any unauthorized transactions. As the holiday shopping season picks up and people start getting more packages delivered to their home, here's another reminder to beware of package thefts. Brooklyn Park Police report at least 6 known cases of package thefts since October 1st. 4 of them occurred in the southern part of the city in neighborhoods north and south of Brooklyn Boulevard. Package carriers recommend having packages delivered to your workplace or else schedule deliveries when you are at home. Self-service package lockers are another increasingly popular option. The Golden Valley City Council passed the first reading of an ordinance to further regulate garbage collection. Right now, the city allows haulers to collect trash 5 days a week. Under a proposed ordinance change, that would be reduced to 2 days, Monday and Friday. Trash collectors would also have to provide a list of their prices to the city, and the city would limit truck weight to 7 tons on residential streets. The number of residential waste collection licenses would also be capped at 4. The city thinks that can be achieved through attrition. The goal is to give residents a choice and cut down on environmental impact.
Part of our requirements in the ordinance will be some reporting back from the haulers. We want to understand, how many customers are they serving, where are they taking their waste, how many tons of garbage are we producing in Golden Valley.
The city says with that information they can set goals and work on objectives that are environmentally friendly. If it receives final approval, the ordinance would be effective April 1st of 2020. A new program at Meadowbrook Elementary in Golden Valley is helping students to crunch numbers and build confidence. Reporter Sonia Goins has more in today's School Spotlight.
Okay, so be sure you take a look at the message today.
Some 4th grade students at Meadowbrook Elementary are getting an extra dose of math before the school bell rings.
It's the fairy dust sprinkling of math knowledge.
The accelerated program started 4 weeks ago. Math club leaders work with teachers supplementing lessons to challenge students.
They're doing about 1.5 years of math in 1 year.
The young scholars get hands-on experience applying real-world concepts. This day, Chef Paul from the school cafeteria was the teacher.
I have 185 servings.
He showed students how math applies to the school lunch menu.
I want to know how many servings I get out of each bag.
Math club leaders want arithmetic to be fun and exciting.
I like it because you don't really learn just math. You just learn how to have fun with math.
Building confidence is a big part of the equation.
I think kids are afraid to speak up. They're even afraid to write down on a piece of paper an answer unless they know it's right. And I want to encourage them to take chances.
And although the club is fairly new, it seems to be making a difference with students like AJ, who struggled with division.
In 3rd grade, I couldn't really understand what it was because I thought it was just the same as multiplication, but it was actually how many times the number went into the other number.
Subtracting math confusion and adding confidence equals student success.
I learned that you're going to always want to remember stuff from math for later in life.
In Golden Valley, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Each school in the Hopkins School District is implementing research-based strategies to boost learning and close the achievement gap. As we approach the season of giving, a Maple Grove clinic is looking to help women in need. The entire month of November, Clinic Sophia in Maple Grove is collecting Crimson kits for women who don't have consistent access to menstrual products. Next month, Clinic Sophia will donate the items to the nonprofits Haven Housing and People Serving People to support homeless women and domestic violence victims.
About 1 in 4 people who have periods don't have consistent access to menstrual products. So if we're able to take away some of that burden, some of that stress from an already really stressful life, that's our whole goal here in trying to help people.
This is the third year Clinic Sophia has collected these products. Last year, they gathered enough supplies to support 30 women through an entire year. Anyone wanting to donate can drop off the sanitary supplies at Clinic Sophia's Maple Grove or Edina locations. This weekend, people have a chance to see a show in the newly renovated Cooper High School Auditorium.
It feels so great to be in a new space, which makes us feel appreciated by the community and just helps Cooper High School feeling fresh.
There's new seating, new carpet, plus a new stage and curtains. Band director Marcus Hahn says you'll also notice the enhanced acoustics on Saturday night when the Marching Hawks put on their annual indoor concert. This year, they feature the music of boy bands.
Being a musician, I'd love to say that, oh, it's boy bands, I can't like this music. No, it's honestly a lot of fun playing music by One Direction, the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and New Kids on the Block, and a few others.
It's basically we put our field show onto the stage and then we add, I want to say, like 6 or 7 more songs, and we choreograph it and we play them, and it's such a great night. It's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year.
Money raised will go toward new musical instruments, and we will leave you now with more sounds of what you'll hear.
The state high school volleyball tournament got started this morning at XL Energy Center. Wayzata is back in the tournament for the first time since 2010. The Trojans meeting first-time entrant Elk River in the Class 3A quarterfinals. It's back and forth early in set 1. Olivia Johnson, the back set. Elizabeth Helmick, the attack and kill, and Wayzata leads 10-9. They start to pull away as Lily Emlog's change of pace hit drops in, and the Trojans go up 17-11. Katie Revere ends the first set with back-to-back ace serves. A second seed Wayzata wins the first set without too much trouble. 25-14 is the score. Second set is competitive. Elk River's Kennedy Gleason gets the kill here to tie the score at 14. The Elks play a much stronger second set, but the Trojans win it. Sophie Jesuit cuts it cross court on set point. The Trojans take it 25-23, and they take command of this match. And they roll early in set 3. Helmick gets the kill here as Wayzata builds a 9-2 lead as they look for the sweep. And they take it in 3. Jesuits gets the kill as the Trojans roll. They face North St. Paul, an upset winner over Lakeville North, Friday morning at 11 in the semifinals. The Wayzata football team is still rolling and faces Centennial on Friday in the state Class 6A quarterfinals. As Jason Milillo reports, the Trojans are focused on taking one more step in their postseason run.
A cold practice on Wednesday didn't seem to bother the Wayzata football team.
If we can play in the cold in November, that means we're still playing and we're in the state tournament, so we'll take playing in the cold all day.
Wayzata lines up against Centennial on Friday night. The Trojans beat the Cougars in last year's playoffs, but the boys say that has no bearing on this upcoming game.
Not really. I just worry about what we got. We just worry about what we have in front of us. We don't really think about the past. I mean, yeah, we did beat them last year to go to the section finals, but like, pass is the pass. We just got to keep moving forward.
Wayzata's offense attacks in myriad ways. Running back Christian Vassar and the O-line lead the charge, but quarterback Tom Schmidt is always ready to sling it and has 2 very good receivers in Jake Wildermuth and Deshaun Bush. Senior Schmidt is savoring this final season of high school football.
It's actually unexplainable. Like this team, the chemistry we have together, this is a group that is tighter than, I mean, I can't even come up with something. You know, it's this team, I love every person on this team, and being together with these guys every single day, it makes me happier than hell. It's just so, I love it. I love it, and so does everybody else.
As good as the Wayzata offense is, the defense might be even better. Guys like Joe Demro, Lashaka Rokes, Marcus Culp, and Malachi Jackson will aim to set the tone for the Trojans and allow the offense to work. If that happens, Wayzata will be bound for US Bank Stadium. Jason Milillo, CCX Sports.
Kickoff for the Wayzata Centennial Game is 7 o'clock on Friday night at Chanhassen High School. You can watch tape-delayed full game coverage of the Trojans-Cougars game Friday night at 10. We'll have highlights from Champlain Park's Thursday night playoff game with Rosemont Friday afternoon here on CCX News. While state competition takes place in volleyball and football over the next couple of days, local girls, swimmers, and divers are shooting for spots at state in their section meets. Wayzata, Armstrong, Cooper, Champlain Park, Osseo, and Park Center are part of the Section 5AA meet. Swimming prelims are Thursday evening with diving prelims Friday at 6. The finals for both are Saturday afternoon. This meet is at the Minnetonka Aquatic Center. Maple Grove and Rogers are among the teams competing in Section 8AA. The swimming prelims are Friday with diving prelims at noon Saturday. The finals for swimming and diving are at 4 o'clock, all at St. Cloud Tech High School. Hopkins is in Section 6AA. Swimming prelims are Thursday with diving prelims Friday. Finals for both are Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Art Downey Aquatic Center in Edina. Benilde St. Margaret's and Breck compete in the Section 2A meet. For finals there are Friday evening at Richfield Middle School.